Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl. I'm back with another video. It's about 6:35 at night, and I barely read all the comic books that I was going to cover in this video. The reason for this is mainly because I had to go out and get stuff. I didn't read the comic books when it was like bright and sunny and all that stuff. Today is Sunday, and I hope all of you had a wonderful, wonderful week. My week was okay, but I'm really glad that it is the the end of the week and everything starts all over again tomorrow. This coming this coming week, I will be once again purchasing all of my DC comics, one of the back issues from last week and an issue from this week that I was not able to pick up. So you'll get probably about 8 or 9 comics. So yeah. First of all, I'm going to start off in the video with the review, comic book review. I will be showing you the comics that I didn't like, and then I will be showing you guys the comics that I really liked, and then the next video will be the comic book cover of the week. So, yeah. So, to the comics that I did not like. So, the first one is Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise. This is issue number 3. Okay. So, this was an issue that I did not pick up when it came out last week. It was mainly because I didn't have a lot of money to spend on comics. So, I decided to wait until I got a little bit of money in my pocket, and I went ahead and got it. So, Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise is actually I believe a 4-issue comic book series. This is the artwork is very different than you see in other Doctor Strange comics. It's very kind of like psychedelic and all this stuff. So, all of you have seen the interior art of this book. I'm going to say that I have gotten to the point I'm really getting tired of psychedelic artwork. Especially artwork that has, in a comic book, that has such a bad plot. I like the other two, which is why I bought issue 3. But in all conscience, I couldn't even get through the comic because the plot was so god-awful. I don't even know what the heck is going on with it. You think you know what is going on with it, and then it totally shift. I'm sorry, I did not like this issue at all. And yeah, I just closed it. And the thing about it is, once I close a book, if I'm reading a book and I'm a couple of chapters in and I suddenly decide, I don't like this book, I will close it and I will give it a bad review. So, Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise, despite me enjoying the first 2 issues, I did not like the 3rd issue. I'm going to give it 1 star, and that's just being nice. Alright. Then we have, the second one I did not like was Harley Quinn Romances. What is there to say about this book? First of all, the price is horrible. It costs more than an actual romance novel. I don't even know how much they cost. I haven't bought a romance novel in 11 years. Um, this book made me pause a couple of things because I was wondering what the fuck am I even reading? Seriously. So the first one is Stranger Than Fan Fiction. I write fan fiction, so I know. Um, okay, I'm sorry, but we have had enough Harley Ivy to last us a lifetime. And yes, I know Harley and Ivy are a thing. And that's just how it is. No. Oh, Lord, no. The second one is about a guy that decides I. Okay, what is the point of what this guy's doing? Seriously. What is the point that he's doing? It defies logic. Like, why are you targeting this couple? Like, is there some kind of plot or some reasoning behind this? Yeah, okay. Then we have Superman and Power Girl. They're not a couple in this. It's basically trying to set Jimmy Olsen up on a date, which I do feel bad for him. Oh, come on, I feel bad for poor Jimmy. Poor Jimmy gets no love. But I think he finally gets some love later on. And then we have Constantine. What's there about Constantine that you possibly cannot hate him in this book? It's just so painful to read. And I read the whole damn thing. And then you got it. I'm sorry. This next one has these two women. I'll tell you something. This actually was one of the better stories in the whole thing. Was with this. I can't even pronounce her name. I really can't. Oh boy. Then you got. I don't know. I am not even going to. I mean, you have Apollo. He looks so hunky. Yeah. Just, I don't know, weird. I'm not saying Apollo having a boyfriend is weird. It's not. It's in line with mythology. But can we please do Apollo so much better in Harley Quinn's romance? And then you got Kite Man, and we all know what he does. He marries this kite, which is weird. Yeah, I do not know if the last one was just inspired by people's stupid comments about same-sex marriage. Like, oh, next thing you know, you'll be allowed to marry your toaster. And when I read comments like that, I just turn. I was like, yeah, I need a break from the internet for a while. So, Harley Quinn romance, large price tag. I got it because I am a big fan of Harley Quinn. But, I'm sorry, the only good story was the two women. I can't pronounce one of them's name, and I think the one was named Fire or something like that. But that was the only good one that was in the entire book. The rest of it was, we don't talk about that. Yeah, we don't talk about that. No. Alright, so getting to the better comics, at least in my own personal opinion. And remember, all of my reviews are my own personal opinion, so take it to that. So we have Batman Legends of Gotham, which when I saw that Black Lightning was in this comic, I was like, finally, Black Lightning is in this comic. Is in a comic, because I really, really fell in love with the character when he had his own television show. He's like kind of doing a little bit like Bruce Wayne, even superhero stuff, but then he is dragged back in, just like Bruce Wayne. Um, I'm sorry, I see the parallels here, except one doesn't have a bad heart. This is all about them, like you have Red Hood, and you've got, I don't even remember her name, and you got Black Lightning, and basically they're going to this giant auction for this hoard, and Red Hood is trying to get back at Bane for what he did to Alfred. I loved it. It was good. I mean, I just love seeing Black Lightning in a comic book. It was really awesome. I just loved it. By the way, I'm getting static. I'm getting static when it comes out. I think we'll. I cannot talk. I think Static is coming out this month. It's a 6-issue series. Looking forward to reading it. Give you guys my opinion on it. Yes, we all know Ivy and Harley love each other. Yes. But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it was a good issue. A lot of fighting, hardly no staying around doing absolutely nothing. There's always some kind of movement going on in this comic. And oh man, I love them kicking ass. It was awesome. Loved it so much. So I'm going to give it 5 stars. This is just a really great one-shot. It's great to see other DC characters interacting. Then we got Lazarus Planet Legends Reborn issue number 1. Awesome variant cover. Might make the cover of the week. Once again, it's a series of short stories. This is every comic book is an anthology, which I absolutely love anthologies. So you have Montoya, who I absolutely do happen to like when they do her correctly. Montoya is my favorite DC non-superhero character. When they do her right, when they do her correctly, I love it. Montoya in the Lazarus Planet world ends up becoming the Question, and I was so psyched about that. I'm like, awesome, she's the Question, awesome. And I just loved it so much. You see her. I am going to make this very clear. This is like the best event ever. They just actually have comic books that are part of an event that I actually can read and not throw up. Just awesome. And then we got Raven, who is doing what Raven does, fighting these monsters. Absolutely love the whole thing. It is just so refreshing to have they did Raven really good in this comic. I just absolutely loved it. And yeah, it's just it was a good issue. There was a lot of stuff going on in the couple pages you have of that story. Then we have City Boy, and he also has been affected by the Lazarus Pit event, Lazarus Volcano event, or Lazarus Planet event, and he has the ability to find things, which I thought is such a cool ability, beyond cool, and trying to find this tiara that was lost so long ago, and finally returns it back to the owner. And she is old, and she's like shocked it's been found. And yeah. And then we've got I don't even know this guy's name. I don't know. Reign of Terror. So basically, they are now 2 separate people. Oh man. It is like, look at this. He's like battling this shadowy thing. I thought was pretty cool. And yeah, and he has to reform with him so that he doesn't like end up like Professor Stein. So, yes, Lazarus Planet Legends Reborn issue 1 is so awesome. 5 stars. It's a really good comic and a really good event. All right, so everyone knows I'm getting into the Flash, and this is Flash 1 Minute War Special issue 1. This is definitely going to, I don't know if it's going to be a one shot. It doesn't say one shot on it, so I'm going to assume there's going to be other ones. And you have the origin of this world in which they harness this ability. I believe it's the Speed Force. And they basically go to different planets and different worlds on the verge of destruction. They suck the planet dry of all of its resources to benefit them. They do not believe in the concept of letting planets just die with all their resources. They have to have all the resources. They have to have everything this planet had. And they actually can suck out. She feels like that her soul is gone, which is scary. And look at this. Oh my god, he's butt ugly. I'm just like, yeah, I really liked this issue because you've got this woman who is trying to battle this thing. She gets basically all her soul and her energy and all that sucked out of her, even though she's still alive. It goes back into her because, you know. And then you have you have the past, you have the present, and then you have the future. And it's weird. Everybody is frozen. So I am going to say I like this 1 minute war event because it's different. It's new. It's not rehash stuff. I can get why people really like The Flash. I mean, this is just so awesome, and I'm just really enjoying this whole thing. So I'm going to give it 5 stars. It's a great issue, and I'm really happy I picked it up. Alright. So everyone knows who's been following my channel for any length of time, especially the last month or so, that I'm really starting to not like Spider-Man. I'm really starting to not like Spider-Man. And the reason for this is they're really fucking Peter's character up. I mean, literally, if it isn't multiple Spider people, it's this and this and this, and I'm like, oh, I'm so tired of Peter Parker's Spider-Man. So, what did I do? I bought Miles Morales Spider-Man, and I really do like this cover. This is not a variant. This is the one. I am going to tell you why I like this run of Spider-Man, why I really love Miles Morales' Spider-Man compared to Peter Parker's Spider-Man. One, the villains that are coming up. Now, yes, you've got the Scorpion in here as well, which is a original Spider-Man villain. But then you've got new ones. And these villains have interesting backstories. They have very interesting origins and everything. And I like the artwork, and I like the fact that his family knows that he's Spider-Man. And how, you know, the person who's narrating it is basically talking about how, you know, their life was decided by a lottery and everything. I'm going to say, please make more of this, because Miles Morales' run as Spider-Man, or Miles Morales being Spider-Man, is and some of the villains that he faces, minus the Scorpion, they are new, they are exciting, and I just absolutely enjoy reading them. And I love what they're doing with Miles Morales. I really feel like they're finally making a proper Miles Morales Spider-Man book. And it doesn't have any additions to it. I love it. I absolutely love this run. And I'm really happy I started reading it from the first issue, because we really are seeing a lot of Miles's evolving as a character. He's very unsure of himself. He's having to find it within him to have the confidence to be Spider-Man, to be his own Spider-Man. And I really love that about it. So I am going to give Miles Morales Spider-Man issue number 3 5 stars. Definitely worth it, and definitely worth the money I spent on it. The next one I really like is Moon Knight issue number 20. Now, I don't even know how many issues are going to be in this run. All I know is I'm enjoying what I am reading. And basically, somebody's going around and killing people that are close to Moon Knight. You see, some of the people that have been killed. And you don't know who they are at all, which gives them this little sense of mystery. And yeah, it's a really fantastic issue. They don't give too much away. They don't like drag it along. It's just a really great comic and a really great character. This is one of the few Marvel comics that I actually do pick up. And then we got his encounter with Blade when Blade was in 1970. 1977? Yeah, 1977. It's all psychedelic and, 70s type of stuff. And, yeah. And so, Moon Knight has Blade come in to teach his secretary how to be a vampire. And, yeah. So, Moon Knight issue number 20, great story, and it's really great that they actually are using the character in the variant to actually be in the stories. A lot of times you'll see a really cool variant with a really cool character, and he or she is not even in the story. Alright. Oh, man. So, alright, so we have Star Trek issue number 4. Now, I'm going to say that they got Resurgence that came out, and I only picked up the first issue because I wanted to see what it was all about, and I turned out to not really like it at all. So, but Star Trek, I really do happen to like. As I said, in previous ones, we do have people from Voyager, we do have people from Next Generation, we have a character from the original series. We definitely have yeah. So, yeah, the artwork, as always, is really good. And you have this different kind of power structure that's going on with the Klingon Empire, with the Emperor. He's going out there and he's like trying to kill these god-like creatures known as the crystallized entity. They destroyed an entire group of them, and now they're looking for more entities that appear to be godlike. I'm a big Trekkie fan, and I really have been enjoying this a lot. You know, and we have new characters, and we have new everything. So, Star Trek issue number 4 is definitely worth the for the $5 I spent on it. So it was a good issue. Alright, last but not least, we have All Out Avengers issue number 5. And why in the world are they fighting Spider-Man? Well, we find out why. And that is because they have been affected by a device that makes them delusional. This is the only issue where you'll actually see one of the Avengers take off Spider-Man's shirt. Just so people will know. Yeah, she is not expecting that. We have, of course, Blade. Yeah, and this is where he loses his shirt. Wow. The only one you can see him lose his shirt. Yeah. So I am going to be absolutely honest. This version of Peter Parker is so much better than the one that we've been getting with the Edge of Spider-Verse and the Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah. So, yeah. So, apparently they're all better now. So now we're moving away from All Out Avengers to Avengers Beyond. And that's the next one that's coming out next month. Overall, All Out Avengers was confusing at times. But I really did enjoy the attempt they made to creating, to doing the Avengers right. So I'm looking forward to Avengers Beyond coming out next month. So yeah. So I am going to end it here. As far as books are concerned, this week coming up, I am going to be getting Batman Beyond the White Knight issue number 2, because I do have as a Kindle edition. If it, my goal is to get issue number 2 read and reviewed by the end of the month. Yeah. So that should be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, keep reading. Bye.